Monday morning, Pretoria. Selected from all those in the Gauteng area who responded to the call to entry, the 10 regional finalists gathered to be briefed on their challenge in a bid to see who survives round 1 of the next brand ambassador.
Hey, I'm Gebo Mbanza. I'm a photographer, voiceover artist, social media manager, and I am highly passionate about marketing and creating content.
I'm Kanye Slays, the queen of radio and all things entertainment. I believe that I have influence because I'm very bold, I'm very loud. That is what you guys going to get of the show.
Well, I'm Nandi Madida. I am the brave, the brazen, the wide-eyed hopeful, forward-thinking, fully accountable, resilient. Well, I can go on and on and on and on telling you about myself.
My name is Kitty Mwepang. I think what's going to make me win this competition is the fact that I can relate to anyone, I listen, and I give direction well and take direction well.
I'm Dinel, a 3-time gymnastics national champion. I'm disciplined, passionate, and ready to win.
I'm Neo, and I'm 23, gifted with passion, purpose, flair, and soul, and I'm #born to redefine.
My name is Sharadal Reddy. I'm in the South African military, a lieutenant. I've dedicated my life to service to my country, and now it's time for me to expand my professional scope.
I'm Chase Gary. I love everything about marketing. I'm an executive producer. I love fashion, working with commercials, creating campaigns, and I'm in this competition and I'm ready to win it.
Mpomunareng is my name. I'm a creative by day. I push the envelope as best as I can, and I'm just here to show South Africa the magic that lives inside of me.
I'm now 24 years of age. I love anything arty. I love working with people, and hopefully that will give me the edge in this competition. And this is going to be a big challenge, so I'm really excited.
The judges that will decide the fate of the contestants are 3 of South Africa's leading experts on marketing and brand building.
I am Odette van der Haar. I'm a marketer, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a captain of industry. I'm best known for being an industry legend. I did get an award last week, for being an industry legend. I'm also known for building a business, being the fixer of brands, and most importantly, for getting the job done. What I love about advertising and brand building is that it affords me the opportunity to tap into my creative self. It is also an opportunity for me to make a contribution to the economy and make a tangible contribution in the lives of everyday consumers. Brand ambassador means living the brand, wearing the brand, being the brand, not just talking the talk, but walking the walk. I am a judge on the next brand ambassador because I have 20+ years in the business of advertising, communications, marketing, and building brands. The kind of judge I'm going to be is a reflection of who I am in my everyday life. Pretty hardcore, but hardcore for a reason. When you work in this business, you work with other people's money. You need to be responsible, but most importantly, you need to be innovative, and you need to be creative, and you need to deliver results.
I'm Nandi Madida. I'm a media personality, musician and actress, and I'm a brand ambassador for some really cool brands. I have no limits, and I think that's important. You live once, so live it to the fullest. So why do I have 1.7 million followers? Well, that's so funny because I just live my life day to day, but I must be honest, I think authenticity and relatability has always been my thing, and people just gravitate towards someone who's like that. What makes me qualified to be a judge? Of course, people do know I own my own clothing brand, and I've learned a lot from that. And fortunately enough, I won the prize for emerging entrepreneur for Forbes, and also just having that edge, being a media personality. I've done in front of the screens, behind the scenes, been executive producer for my own show. So I've learned a lot, and I think through that experience, you'll be a handy judge. It's going to be fun. What I'm going to be looking for when judging the contestants is personality, personality, personality. Being unique is your edge. Do not compete and compare with other people. Find your niche, find what you're good at, and make sure you hone that.
My name is Sylvester Chauke. I'm the founder and chief of DNA Brand Architect, a lover of brands, and a marketing expert, obviously working with the most incredible brands on the African continent, both from consumer side or corporate side. The essence of building a brand is really about bringing the best of what that brand has to offer and give it to people in a way that they will love and appreciate and continue to support. Because best brands are the brands that people fall in love with. A brand ambassador is a representative of a brand. Obviously, they represent all the values and personality that the brand stands for. What qualifies me to be a judge? I don't know. I mean, maybe because I've been doing this for a couple of years, and I think that with me on board, we'll find an incredible influencer, trust me. The kind of judge I'm going to be is an honest judge. Important that we're able to give feedback that's going to help and empower our contestants, whether they win or not. They should be able to walk away with some really, really great pointers to help them become better.
My expectations for the competition is to learn and to grow and to meet awesome people.
Overall, I'm expecting to win.
I'm here to have fun, learn, and refresh my mind.
I don't think it's going to be easy.
I think there might be some really strong people come in, but I guess we're going to find out.
These are really big names in the industry, so you can imagine how starstruck I am.
I would say intimidating because they are so successful in each of their fields.
Welcome, Johannesburg contestants, to your first challenge on the next brand ambassador.
You've all been chosen for a reason, because we see potential in you. But in the same breath, we expect a lot from you.
Nandi, Sylvester and I will be your judges. And we know all too well what it takes to survive and thrive in the business of marketing and brand building.
You are 10 regional finalists from Johannesburg. By the end of this challenge, there'll only be 5. You'll also compete with other finalists from Durban and Cape Town to make the national top 12.
You need to be tenacious. You need to stand out. But most importantly, you need to follow the brief. And remember, we'll be watching you every step of the way.
Innovation and keeping clients happy is the name of the game. So today, the 3 of us, we will be your clients and we expect to be wowed. Your challenge is to plan, execute and film a flash mob, which will be used to promote our show.
For your brief, you'll be given dancers from SABC's new show, Break the Beats, to help you achieve your flash mob.
You'll be judged on teamwork, the effectiveness of your event, and whether or not it went viral. So best you get to work.
Honestly, flash mobs are overrated.
What is a flash mob?
I don't know if we can make a flash mob trend in 2019.
You said this flash mob will be used for this show.
Exactly.
So let's be careful that,
Yeah.
Lion King, the next brand ambassador, what's the connection?
I think we should really show ourselves.
Proudly South African.
Everybody wants to have an opinion, everybody wants to come out, everybody wants to say something.
People think they know when they don't know. Egos come together and they flare.
There are a couple of really strong personalities in this, so I'm hoping that we're going to be able to work together.
I am struggling to get my voice through, but I think listening and then coming in at the right point will serve me well.
Okay guys, so who wants to nominate themselves as a leader of, should we split into 2 leaders?
Your character is big and I like it. I don't know about everyone else, but now if you can lead, I'd nominate you.
You should kind of own the role before anything was said.
I think it was a strategy, you know, for these people to actually get me out of this competition. And I was like, I'm going to show them.
So who's going to be running around and making sure that all teams are connected?
I would like to
nominate
you.
Would you like to be head of comms when we have to pitch to judges? Because that's also involving speaking.
Yeah.
Kitty's a strong leader and I like that she leads from behind.
She's competing with the queen and I'm ready for everything. I'm ready to grab it by the balls. Kitty, I'm coming for you, baby.
I think we should start planning and start checking where we can do this, where will be the best spots, and get permission for it.
And remember as well that what brings us together as South Africans is through dancing.
Yay!
Yay!
I'm taking Chase with me to go see Thabo, the center manager, to make sure that we have all the right permissions to throw this flash mob anywhere in the mall.
There's so many big personalities.
I was about to say.
And like everyone just wants to get in there and do their thing.
Guys, we're wasting time.
Like, can we just bring ourselves towards ourselves.
Step 1. We'll just tell him no fireworks.
No fireworks. Hi, Chapa, how are you? Good. Chase.
Kitty, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Can we have permission to shoot in the mall? And then if yes, awesome.
You're in?
I think it was great that Chase and I went there just to confuse him between myself and Chase, talk quickly and get the job done.
Location.
Okay. So,
Somewhere good lighting.
Yeah.
A lot of space.
A lot of people as well.
But I don't know if downstairs is also like an open plan area.
Am I allowed to actually take off my heels, just make it part of the action?
be the brand, darling.
Because I'm thinking I can make
No, darling, be the brand.
part of entertainment. Exactly.
Really loving the light.
Oh, wow, this is cool.
Oh, this is nice.
They literally are the colors. And that's how I was even saying there's the chessboard.
Visually, I saw beauty. I saw something that would have substance, very open space. There's a lot of greens, there's a lot of restaurants to work with.
Guys, that is the location. I'm
think so
happy.
too.
I'm happy.
Team and hear what they say.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
That's a
let's call
great
that
idea.
We found a location and we'd like you guys to come see it.
I'm so excited. I think
They'll be so
more than
surprised.
I think we can find a better location.
Not a lot of people are going to be in that space at this time of the month. If they're getting lunch, they're most probably going to be at the food court.
Honestly speaking, I'm not so sure about the location.
I'm ready for tomorrow.
I saw you doing the voice show. Come on, do it again.
Everyone's so excited, and I'm just worried that we're not ready to brief dancers.
I'm still uneasy where we're going with our concept.
I'm pretty nervous because I don't think everybody has a concept and we need to dot the I's and cross the T's.
Bank better to live better with Capitec.
It's day 2, it's time to dance.
We're now arriving at this dance studio, and I know that people are going to be excited because it can get chaotic. You feel like a child again.
Like, how are we going to build the dance? How are we going to end the dance? What are we looking to do here?
I don't think there's actually a plan.
This concept is still scattered for me.
When we have a concept, our concept should be the brand itself. So what we could do is we could just have 2 people, friends probably at it's lunchtime, having our office gossip, sitting down, and then we could have dancers coming as the music starts along, and then like dance around the 2 friends having a conversation, and then they could like look at each other and be like, okay, what's going on? And then they join in. We choreograph the whole thing together. Then we have that whole 30 seconds of the main dance, and then
Let's not forget that we've got people that are going to teach us to dance.
Are we really going to subject the public to my dancing? Like,
I know I can't dance.
I think it's a morning. We have dancers that have warmed up waiting for us.
Yes.
Let's just wrap this, consolidate all these ideas.
Guys, let's not forget, before we deviate too much to dancing, we're here to do marketing.
Yes.
So we need a concept, we need an execution, and the rollout is the final
product.
Yes. So let's not forget our concept. If we show it, people can see what we're trying to do.
At first, I don't think people were had a clear definition of what a concept was. So there's a lot of back and forth in terms of what the concept was.
Listen here, guys, what I'm thinking, this is a promo, right? Okay, guys, this is a promo, right? But then someone's gonna be intrigued, like, wow, I like this, you know what I mean? I wanna watch this show, but where do I watch the show?
I just want to pause. I think you're repeating what we already all saying. Caramella's an interesting cat. He's cool, but he can sometimes repeat the same thing everyone's saying.
Make him stop, please. Just make him stop.
Guys, I think that Kitty summed it up perfectly. We have our satisfying criteria from Mpo. So the dancers are waiting. Let's get to it. I am nervous, but excited to learn the routine.
I'm like, wow, I need to learn how to do that.
I'm in awe when I see the dancers.
So the theme we kind of want to do step up, right? But the concept is we want to take ordinary South Africans, so ordinary people, and to join into the show, join into the fun, right?
Is it a matter of we just pop up, domino effect, we do the routine and then disperse?
Because in practicality, if your routine is not simple, I won't get up as a normal person.
Yeah.
So that's one of the notes that we have.
We want to work with a 4 count that repeats itself.
Play the song for
Yes,
them.
let me play the song.
Let's do that.
Hey, there we go.
Well, they did give us a brief, but it had a lot of holes in it. Because when they did bring us in, they mentioned step up. But there's a lot of step up movements. And which scene are you speaking of?
They left a lot to the choreographer and the dancers when we should have just took over and they should followed us, not the other way around.
So we're starting with a singular clap for 4 counts. So we're going clap, 2, 3, 4.
Clap, ka, stomp, clap. You must come out. So it's the vibe. Clap, ba, stop. You're not yet. And ba. Chant only. T, and 5, 6, 7, and music.
I'm actually having so much fun.
Messy. It's a mess.
I was expecting to do my own dance, like Evo show, to be incorporated.
I think this is making us relax a little bit. I'm seeing some nice personalities. Let's break a sweat and then we'll come back to the serious stuff in a bit.
The moves are exciting and very easy for me, but I can tell you people are not coping.
I'm like, okay, how I'm gonna move? Girl, how are you gonna move?
I look like an absolute fool. I'm just going to go with it because I'm passionate about marketing and that's the point.
The video is meant to be, what, a minute, right?
Yeah.
We're just under 2 minutes. So we have a problem. Because with social media, we need a minute. The planning, the leader, everyone is just having a great time. No one thought, oh, wait, let's check the time. How long have we been dancing for?
We'll all decide when we're editing, like we'll all sit together and choose which parts to include and make it a minute.
From an editing point of view and from an actually making the video, it's too long. I don't know how we're going to make a 2-minute dance routine a 1-minute edit.
7 and.
Some of the dancers are happy that I can do the moves. They're not easy, but it's another form of exercise. I'm loving it. I might actually be coming here every Saturday.
Chase is a typical white boy. He can't dance to save his life. And though I love Sherry, woo!
I think I'm doing the correct moves, but Dineo keeps watching me the whole time. As a group, we definitely need to practice a bit more, but we also have a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff to take care of.
Guys, did you see the steps? Oh my God. Like, I was like, I can do this. I think, all in all, we had fun and cannot wait for tomorrow. And then also, in terms of our social media, we need to follow each other and also need to retweet.
Are we happy?
I'm ready if you guys are.
Let's do this.
Live better on 3. 1, 2, 3. Live better! I am nervous but excited because the key is to have fun, and lots of fun tomorrow.
So far, so good.
And the petrol price went up again.
Oh, flop. Fucking clip, brother. Sure. I flop!
Don't double up on stress, triple up on value, and save with Cell C Ultra Bonus. That means an extra bonus to call on any network. Extra data, nama SMSs. When the struggle, Cell C Ultra Bonus. A life, a grand.
Yo, but then it's bad. But you took clip, brother.
Get on Cell C Prepaid and triple your recharge every time. Cell C, connect your way.
Back at Midland, early morning. I think we're excited, we're energized. What are we doing next, team leader?
And Kanye came up with an idea that we should buy balloons just to make the place a little bit more vibrant.
In terms of the balloons, I think that's a good idea because it's going to add life to the scene, add some color, and also the colors relate to the brand that we're actually promoting for.
Day 3, I think we've got it together. We've got our balloons, we've got our papers, like we are good to go.
Brand ambassadors, it is day number 3. The real show starts and begins today.
So Chase and myself will go back to Tabo just to make sure that everything's okay for today. Chase and then is going to coordinate the dancers, get a rehearsal going.
The t-shirts are ready, right?
Yes, Chase has the sizes.
My role today is to ensure that the concept comes to life, not only in the dancing, but also on camera and on social media, and people react to it positively. So I've got a lot on my plate.
My task this morning is to go check if the sound will play, because we got the speaker, awesome stuff. I think Kitty got some connect to give us a speaker, great part on herself.
We've decided to call Julia, who's the social media account manager, to let her know what our plan is and if she can assist.
I'm great. You speaking to Dineo, Neo and Sherry from the Johannesburg region of the competition?
Hi. She's giving us great advice about the format of the video, the framing of the video, the copy that we should be writing on social media, and the fact that different social media platforms have a different feel.
It's 2 separate images.
Her advice was really amazing. All I need to do is now inform the team members.
Firstly, I need to measure how wide the space is in terms of where the dancers are going to be, how far it is from the crowd, where we're going to place certain cameras, which are going to be the moving cameras, and also we had to figure out where sound was going to be. And that was something we'd never thought about until we got there and realized, where's the plug point?
There's something here, bruh. There's a plug here. Rodent traps are easily mistaken for plug points. Yeah, I walked straight to a rodent trap thinking it's a plug point.
I'm like, Mpo.
Luckily, we found a plug point inside one of the gents' bathrooms.
Who's your daddy boy?
Our plan is to rehearse one more time and then get the show going.
I'm very, very happy for extra rehearsal. I practiced the entire night though, so that was just a bonus rehearsal for me.
I'm nervous. I don't want to dance the wrong way to the team because I didn't want to have my left feet showing first, because if you mess up, you stand out.
1 p.m, finish rehearsing. Come guys, go. Everyone's hyped. Yo, we nice.
It's time for showtime, but it wasn't no time.
So we get to the amphitheater and there's nobody there.
Empty. You can't have a flash mob and you're the flash mob and you're the audience. You can't have that.
My heart sank as I walked through those doors because it's just crickets.
So now the best option was to say, guys, let's now separate in twos. Let's get inside the mall and let's try and just get people to come out and participate. The person that panicked the most was Neo M.
I was one of the people who had to go and beg and plead and ask almost any person I could find in the mall to come through and jam with us.
All of us at this point are scratching to get people to come here. And guess what I got?
Yeah.
Ta-da! Yes!
Nice!
I twisted her arm, she printed for us. People are gathering and Nkanyi makes the call and we're ready to go. We're waiting, and we do it, guys. Boom!
T-A-D-A! What's my sound?
Yo! bethebrand! Come on now! In this moment, I am so happy. I think we're having a good time. The Pretoria sun is hitting us hard in the middle of winter, but we don't care because it's like an out-of-body experience. You're watching the work that you prepared for.
Because you kind of have to make yourself a little bit of a fool and be happy with it.
Absolutely happy and own it. Okay, so we've definitely got one that hasn't rehearsed enough.
flash mob time. People who are supposed to go right are going left, and people who are supposed to be going left are going right. It's a hot mess, but it's amazing. It's fun. I'm loving it.
Things are now starting to happen, even though it's not really what we expected, how we wanted them to be, but at least we did the best.
The judges are watching us from that restaurant. I hope they're impressed.
Yeah, that somewhat entertained everyone who's around here in the restaurant.
Absolutely, it definitely got a reaction because everything went absolutely silent around here with the minute they started.
I do feel that the event was a success. However, I do believe that we could have done much, much better.
This is the interview for your career. So if you, the one thing that I will be looking for is that eye of the tiger, that hunger. Because if they don't give 500%, I don't think in the business of branding and brand experience, they'll make it.
I'm more interested in answering to the brief, so I'm still sort of wondering what were they trying to tell us.
What I did pick up was TNBA, TNBA, the chanting. But if you don't know what TNBA is, you won't know that it's the next brand ambassador show.
Absolutely. The judges are thinking, what is the concept? And I'm nervous because I came up with the concept.
The flash mob wasn't a success. The flash mob was not a success.
Straight after the flash mob, we know what we need to do. We need to edit this video and get it out on our social.
There's a lot of footage, a lot of angles. Now it's a matter of sorting through the footage. And as we put it onto the timeline, put this there, put that there, put that there, let's go. We realize, whoa, we have more footage than time.
We're in trouble.
It's past 10 o'clock. People are sleeping by now. I don't know if this is going to go viral.
We've just done editing, later than expected. 10 o'clock, we're done.
Hey, wait. Okay, never mind.
I'm a perfectionist, and this isn't up to par, but we have to make it work.
I tried the best I could, and it is not trending. It will not trend. We are late. That's it.
Let's go!
Bank better to live better with Capitec.
It's the day of judging. I'm very nervous, but really excited at the same time.
I saw Odette looking at me. So I was quite frightened. That woman scares me. She scares me.
Hello, contestants. Hi. Look rather fresh for what has been a tough week, is that correct?
Yes.
Right, so I do believe you'll be pitching.
Yes.
We're looking forward to it.
The team really did assist in putting together a strong pitch that was able to be clear to the judges of what was planned, what was executed, and what the results were.
We consolidated the numbers from the various platforms into one amount to represent each aspect. If we're considering how many times was our content seen, we're looking at a number of 54536. And then if we're looking at impressions, we're looking at a number of 55328. And if we're looking at the likes, the shares, the retweets, 212.
I think the video did all right. Like, we got quite a good amount of engagement and impressions.
In terms of numbers and the objective of making it viral, I'm not feeling confident in terms of that because I know that objective was not met.
I think you have sold us a really good idea, and I'm not sure if the flash mob itself delivers to what you guys had planned.
The delivery definitely did not meet my expectations of what I was hoping to see from you.
I love these judges, eh? They know that story, especially Odette. Yo, I don't know how she comes from, but be like, ah, like. So I don't know what's happening. Yo.
So what time did the video go live?
The video went live around 9:30 towards 10.
It was after 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Was it 10? Okay. So to explain why that happened, from the editing process, what happened was that we realized mid-editing that we actually have more footage than time because we had promised a minute video. We realized we had more than a minute. So cutting that down now, if you're gonna chop certain parts off, you're gonna miss out that, okay, what actually happened. So there was a lot of chopping and changing.
I'm sensing that there's some sort of blame that needs to fall on someone. And I'm hoping that no one in this team cracks and sells anybody out. I don't think that's what we're here for.
Did that compromise your pushing of the video once it's out?
Yes,
because you obviously lost time.
Yeah, we lost time.
So what we tried to do is, so we had been posting throughout the day saying something is coming.
Yes.
And then one of the things we did do is, because nothing came when we said there was going to, is then we would post a few snippets saying, hey guys, sorry it's late, but here's a story. And then again in the morning when we have that second peak time, we all made sure that we all hit that at least peak time. So hopefully that kind of made up for having to push it out a little bit.
So I've heard a lot about we wanted to, we tried to. Who was responsible for the overall plan?
With all due respect, ma'am, I feel that all of us contributed. I'm very upset that the video editing team got a lot of heat and other members negated to take responsibility for their terrible decisions.
No one is to blame for the video not getting more traction because it was a team decision to post it at that time.
I vehemently disagree with you. The buck stops somewhere, and the buck stops with the project leader. So, project leader.
Yes.
What contingency plans did you have in place for if this, then that? For example, if we don't get the crowd we want, what are we going to do?
Basically, what we also had as plan B, especially for the audience involvement, we literally decided to spread out into twos, get inside the mall, and just try and get people to actually come and watch.
Sorry to intercept. That's reactional. Right?
That is reactional. I'm asking about proactively, as the project manager, you are responsible for making sure that the plan is executed well, but also that contingencies are in place for any eventuality. Okay? And I have one more question. Who pulled their weight and who didn't? In your opinion, as the lead.
Odette, are you serious? Like, are you serious right now? Are you serious trying to... This is my fam. This is my family. I'm like, okay. I believe everybody did best in this group.
10:10 in the evening. Someone didn't deliver.
Absolutely. I agree. So I will ask you again. Who in this team did not pull their weight?
That'll have to be me.
People are starting to panic a little bit. I can see people are getting nervous because the judges are a lot harsher than I think any of us thought they would be.
The judges are honest, and I can't help but agree with some of the points.
For me, the project was not a huge success. Who did not pull their weight?
It all boils down to the project coordinator. I had the balls, actually, to say that, yes, I effed it up.
Can I just stop you there? Like, I appreciate you trying to take, you know, I appreciate you trying to take all of the blame, but you cannot take that all on yourself.
Exactly.
Whoa, like, you're not the sacrificial lamb of this group. Just calm your farm. We were all in this together.
I think what you need to know is that the judges are watching you all the time. And we were monitoring this project very closely. And when eventually something came out, it was less than standard. Substandard, in fact. So, Madam Project Leader.
Yes.
If this was your company, who of your team members would you hire? There are only 5 spots for 5 individuals who performed.
It will be Kitty, Sherry, Neo, Mpo, Chase.
Excluding yourself.
The reason I even chose Kitty first was because I know that she's a she-devil. So I wanted her to be still kept in the competition together with I, so that we can face-to-face, it's on.
Sometimes being a natural born leader can be looked as arrogance or too pushy or being a bully. So I want to stay clear of those.
Chase, you've been very quiet. Who would you fire without a shadow of a doubt?
I want to blame someone, but I can't at this point. Like, I really want to blame someone, but I can't.
You're taking way too long. You need to be on the ball in this business. You need to know your team members. You need to know what you need to do. You need to know who they are, what they're bringing, what they're not bringing.
Sure, Odette. Yo, yeah, that was very intense, eh?
Paul, you're also quite quiet. Who would you fire?
I'd fire 2 people. People were not so happy or confident about Odette throwing that question. They're tiptoeing around it. I just came out.
Who would they be?
Janelle and the gentleman behind me.
You don't even know your colleague's name?
I forgot his name. Not that I forgot his name. Janelle and Karnabel. Thank you.
Speaks volumes for the teamwork that you were judged on. Speaks volumes about the chemistry of the team that is so important for the job that was required to be done. Thank you, contestants. The judges will deliberate, and we will soon find out who of you will be staying and who of you will be leaving.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity.
My body is hot right now because it was a very heated session, but I know it could go either way.
Feeling really nervous, don't know what they're going to deliberate on. Who's going out, who's staying.
Win the struggle with Ultra Bonus. Life is grand. Cell C. Connect your way.
Shoo, I'm so disappointed that the guys thought that was a great video. I mean, we have a non-starter here.
I am shocked.
I am even more concerned about the fact that they rallied together as a team, and this is really an interview for a job.
It was always admirable that they would rally behind such nonsense, to be quite honest.
Let's get into it.
Yeah.
This is it. 5 for staying, 5 for going.
I'm nervous because I'm in a room with very competent and capable contestants.
Contestants, welcome back. We've deliberated, and as you know, 5 of you will be leaving us today. It is what it is. An interview. And some of you brought it, and some of you just did not.
I'm not quite sure if I'm leaving or staying.
At this point, it's anybody's game. Anybody could go home, anybody could stay.
So when we call your name, please do step forward. Kebo, together with Chase. Chase, we are really concerned that will you be able to stay focused when you're out of your comfort zone?
When it comes to me, I enjoy actually being out of my comfort zone. It takes me some time, but when I get into it, I think it pushes me to the next level.
Unfortunately, and I'm sure you'll agree, there is no time.
I'm shook. I'm going. Nandi's like, you don't get a second chance. And I'm like, I'm gone.
Kebo, the next brand ambassador needs to be many things. We know you are fantastic at production, but we are concerned whether is it just all about production?
No, sir. I feel like my marketing capabilities, I can still learn more, and I'm eager to learn more. There's still time to do big things.
We have made our decision. Chase, we're giving you one last chance. You are in.
Now I can show you what I can really do.
Kebo, unfortunately, your journey ends here.
Having had an opportunity like this is insane. Being so young to meet such incredible people I can actually learn from even off the show has been incredible.
And now we'll call Karabelo and Mpho.
These two. Hey, full of themselves. These ones. Superstars.
Paul, I may be wrong, but I feel like you've misunderstood in general. There's slight arrogance, confidence, maybe just being introverted as a whole. What would you say you are?
Silence sometimes is seen as intimidation or a weakness. But when you speak, make sure that the word is heard.
I'm not one to push, but when I have to take a stand, I'll take a stand.
Karabelo, we expected better planning from you, and we felt that you could have added a lot more value to your team. Mpho, congratulations, you're in. Karabelo, I'm afraid your journey ends here.
It's awesome. The fact that I've got another chance to show the judges what I'm about and what I'm made of.
I'm done. I'm okay. I'm good. Let's go.
Dineo, please step forward. Neo Michale, please step forward. Neo, in a competition like this, you do need to have a very clear point of view. Sometimes you have to disagree with your team and stand by it.
I really wish I could have pulled my weight in terms of being a little bit more stronger, because I was very subtle in my approach. I wanted to kind of lead from behind and towards the middle so that no gaps were left unfilled.
Dineo, the next brand ambassador needs to show accountability. No excuses.
Yes, sir.
Neo, I'm afraid your journey ends here. Dineo, I'm afraid your journey ends here.
This experience taught me that it's okay to be yourself, and it's okay to have an opinion, and it's okay to stick by it. And if you feel that you want to say something, you have to say it.
Sharadel, please step forward. Neo, please step forward. Sharadel, we love your clarity, and we do appreciate your focus.
In my mind, I definitely hold a position in the top 5 because I know my capabilities and my dedication and my drive.
Neo, we're concerned that perhaps you didn't shine as bright as we had hoped that you would. Sharadel, congratulations, you're in. Neo, I'm afraid your journey ends here.
I'm excited as my value has been seen.
Well, it is what it is. It is a competition and someone had to leave. Unfortunately, that was me.
Kitty, please step forward. And Nkanyi, please step forward.
Now, because this is a competition, you're the one to beat, Kitty.
A natural leader.
I'm extremely nervous because Nandi has just put a target on my back.
Between the two of you, you may be in or you may be out.
Kitty will be in the top 5. She's going to Cape Town. Geruyasala, you are going to go back home.
Nkanyi?
Yes.
As your judges, we are impressed by taking accountability for your team. Kitty,
yes,
you have showed strong leadership and really good results. And for that, congratulations, you're in.
Thank you.
And Nkanyi, it's going to be a challenging road ahead. Congratulations, you're in.
I thought that 4 people were actually going to be chosen. I was caught by surprise.
Sadly, this is the end of your journey. For the next brand ambassador, we thank you and all the best for the future.
What an amazing experience I've had here. Everything was just amazing.
I learned a whole lot about myself. I learned a lot about working in a team. And there's so much I learned from the other teammates, so there's a lot to take home.
I was pushed out of my comfort zone a lot, and that allowed me to grow and learn. That alone is a blessing. I'm grateful.
Top 5! Zwagala! Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You're one step closer to being the next brand ambassador. Good luck.
You're going to need it.
Now I'm going to show you the part of me that is logistical, that is organized and assertive. And that is something that they are going to see.
I actually want to leave a mark, and I intend to do that right up until the very end.
I'm here to show the magic that's inside of me. I can't wait. I just cannot wait. Let's start right now.
Coming up on the next Brand Ambassador.
Does Durban have what it takes in order to stand out from the crowd? Join us as we give them the next exciting challenge.
We'll be watching their every move to see who will make the cut.
And as usual, there will be lots of drama.
That's the next Brand Ambassador, Thursday night, 7:30 on SABC3. The stage is yours.
Another feel-good production.